Right people, Phil from 247 Weight and Load here. I thought I'd do a little video showing you this big industrial unit we've just done. We had to remove all the racking, all the mezzanine, and basically strip it out. All the offices, empty all the offices. Now the racking was to be saved, so it all has to be unbolted, palletised, and then sent back to the depot, which is a bit of a nightmare really. I think there was 1,800 plus bays on this. Somewhere around 40,000 shelves, all had to be removed, palletised. The racking's bolted at the bottom and it's bolted at the top. And this one is a bit different to the last ones we've done, as it had a bit of a curveball in, as it had the lighting systems running through the racking. They were bolted on at the top and they had to be removed before we could even start the racking. So we managed to get most of this shelving stripped out of all this. Palletised it. Tomorrow we'll try and get all this down. And we've got all that palletised, all these palletised. And then what we're going to do is we're working our way from here up to the mezzanine up there. And then we'll crack on. Well, yeah, not a bad start for day one. I think we've done something like 400 bays of shelving. End of day two. Doesn't look like we've got a great deal done, but we have. There's a lot of prep going into getting this racking down. We've got to take all the lighting system off top, in between all the racking, so all that has to come out before you can take racking down. But we'll put a good dent in it. We've got a system going. Tomorrow we'll crack on. Not bad. End of day three. Managed to get all that done, all the way back to that. There we go. We'll get that racking at the back there. We'll get that down tomorrow, and then next week we'll start on mezzanine. We'll get the mezzanine down tomorrow, Monday. That's Monday's job. But yeah, got all that done down there as well. Alt racking's gone from there, and alt racking all the way to back there. So we're getting there. End of day four. All that's down now. All that's down there. Everything's palletised. I'm going to start on this now. Day 4 and 5 complete. Wasn't much going on day 5, sorry. Day 5 and 6. Day 5 involved undoing all the bolts on all these. It was 7,000 bolts on the top of each one of them, and then another 28,000 bolts on the shelving to unrack it. But yeah, we've made a start on that up there. It's a bit dark, I can't get a video. So this is your before. Obviously your racking's like that. Take the lights down, then you take these out, but then you're left with this. That's what you're left with when you take the racking out. So you're left with these walkways that go down there, and then in these gaps you've just got the racking below, but that racking supports these walkways, so you can't take it down from underneath because they're all screwed in here with rounded off screws. So the only way you can really take that off is from up here, but you have to go along it. But you can't take you can't take this racking down until you took these sides down. Obviously you can't take your walkways and that down. So it was obviously way too dangerous for us to be removing the walkways from above, so we ended up having to get a scaffold company in to come and support the walkways so we could do them from underneath. Anyway, we got them boxed off, and now all we had left was the mezzanine floor that ran through the middle. There was a demolition company coming in to do that, so all that was left for us to do was to have a good tidy up and hand it over. This is the upstairs, was full of desks, the offices full of desks, chairs. Cleaned them out. They went into the general waste skip. All leftover scrap went to the scrap skip. And this was the final product, left clean and tidy, ready for the demo team to come in, take the rest out with machinery, and then it can be handed back over to the landlord. Another job well done. If you need any industrial units cleaning, clearing, stripping out, give us a shout. Visit the website www.247weightandload.co.uk.